Picture this. The clock is counting down, the crowd is going crazy, and the court awaits your game-changing moves. But wait, it's not just the skills that make you a star on the court, it's what you eat before the big game. Let's dive into the ultimate pregame fuel guide to boost your performance on the court. Before we start, I want to make it clear that I've researched these meal choices to the best of my knowledge, but I'm not a nutritionist, so please consult a professional if necessary. So why is fuel before a game important? Well, fuel allows you and your body to have energy before and then during the game, which helps enhance your performance. And what you eat can actually have a factor in your performance on the court. So without further ado, let's get into the top 5 things that you should be having before your games. Option number 1 is candy. We all love to have candy for its sugar, and that's exactly what gives your body a quick burst of energy. Be careful and mindful to not go overboard, otherwise you're going to experience a sugar crash. Have the right amount of candy before a game, and you'll get a nice energy boost to boost your performance. Number 2 is peanut butter and jelly. It's a fan favorite and even NBA players enjoy it. Peanut butter contains carbohydrates, which is a long-term energy source. And you're also getting the jelly we talked about, which is that short-term energy boost. So you're kind of getting the best of both worlds there. You can have 1 or 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches around a half hour to an hour before the game to ensure longevity across your basketball game. Up next, pasta. Pasta is solely carbohydrates, and it's a great way to have long-term energy. You can eat this before your workouts, your practices, and your games. In general, you want to have a big dish like pasta 2 to 4 hours before a game. This gives your body ample time to digest the food and then to release it as you're dominating on the court. So, if you're like me and at one point in your basketball career, you've had a morning game. Sometimes it sucks to get up early to that alarm clock, but there are some ways you can edge over your competition on the court, and that's by having a great pregame meal. So, have some eggs, which contain protein. Have some toast and jelly, which again goes back to our carbs and our sugar. All these ways of eating healthy versus just having tons of donuts and things that are not healthy will help you have longer energy, be able to outrun your opponents on the hardwood. So have a good breakfast. If you have a night game, this is where it becomes increasingly important to eat healthy throughout the day. When you have a morning game, your performance is based off what you ate for breakfast. When you have a night game, it's where breakfast, your snacks, and your lunch can come in combination to help your performance. Did you know Michael Jordan's pregame meal was actually steak and a baked potato? He was quoted saying that works for him. So find the meal that works best for you, and maybe you can have that before all of your games. Quick JSB bonus tip is to try to stay away from that fast food. Now I know you want to go there with your friends and it's a nice, quick, fast, cheap option, but it's much better to have fruit and eggs for breakfast instead of some sort of fast food breakfast. Also try to stay hydrated throughout the day. That means drinking a lot of water. If you're gonna have some Gatorade or a body armor during the game, that's fine too. Make sure you're stretching and doing the other important parts of recovery too. This will lead to being a happy, healthier you. Understanding what you eat and when you eat it can significantly impact your performance on the court. Keep upgrading your basketball skills by subscribing for the ultimate post-game meal recovery guide. Click on this video here.